Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Is It Worth It, the series where I share my review and my opinion for different video games that I have experienced. Today's video is about my 2020 Game of the Year worthy, and no, it's not Final Fantasy VII Remake, that was my runner-up. I'm referring to The Ghost of Tsushima. The Ghost of Tsushima was developed by Sucker Punch Productions, who are known for their Sly Cooper and the Infamous series, and was published by Sony as their last PlayStation 4 exclusive. I got the game a week after its release, and it was my third most played game in 2020, based on Sony statistics. I spent around 85 hours on it, and it was below Persona 5 and Overwatch. Ghost of Tsushima is an open-world action-adventure game where the player controls Jin Sakai, a powerful samurai of the Sakai clan. The story begins in the year 1274, when the Mongolians, led by Khonton Khan, invaded Japan. Jin joins his fellow samurai, led by Lord Shimura, Jin's uncle, and rush to defend their land. The battle, as historically known, ended up in favor of the Mongols. As a result, many were slain, Lord Shimura was captured, and Sakai was left in the shores, assumed dead. Jin then awakes in the cabin and meets Yuna, a thief who nursed him, and sums up the state of Tsushima. After hearing all this, Jin storms to the castle where Khan and his uncles were, but was defeated and was thrown off the bridge. Miraculously, he survives and realizes that he cannot do this alone. He then travels through Tsushima, building alliances, freeing people from the Mongols, and prepares a counterattack. Through this journey, Jin Sakai has to go against his honor as a samurai and becomes the ghost whose name alone brings courage to the people and fear to the Mongols. As a ghost, Jin makes new friendships, new enemies, and lives a new lifestyle, very different than the one he has previously known. The story is filled with action, mystery, and emotional scenes. The word to free Tsushima is on. This is the quickest non-spoiler story review, as the only spoilers mentioned come within the opening cutscene of the game and the ones shown in the trailer. Tsushima is a large open world map, and as you can guess, there is plenty of things to do here. Assuming you played through the story and you're pretty much done main plot-wise, Tsushima got you covered. There's plenty of things to explore, such as side missions. These side missions are given to you by the NPC through the main story and through exploration. This way, you get to explore and follow events that Jin Sakai had to go through in order to convince people to join him, or in general to support Tsushima and put more fame to the name of the ghost. Other quests come in the form of legends. People, and more specifically the tale-tellers, share stories about legendary warriors of Tsushima. Jin followed the steps of the fallen warriors, and by doing these steps of the quest, you get to unlock broken skills, weaponry, and armors. There's more to explore in Tsushima. There's bamboo strikes, where you make sure you have the sharpest blade by pressing the right combinations as fast as you can, duels, where Jin has to 1v1 enemies, dye merchants who campaign your armor to the color of your liking, fox shrines to honor the sacred beast, haiku, where Jin self-reflects on life, hidden altars in honor of the animals, hot springs where Jin sits to reflect on his past and the quiet adventures that he's sharing and increase his health bar, lighthouse, Mongol camps, and Mongol artifacts where Jin infiltrates to proceed to take over the area, pillars of honors where fallen heroes have fallen and you can get their gear, records, Sashimono banners, and singing crickets are all items that Jin can use to equip his skills. Last but not least, there's the Shinto shrines, where you have to reach the top of an area in order to honor the shrine. It's a long area and the view is worth it. But let's be honest, in order to do all that, the gameplay has to be good, right? Like I said, with 85 hours, I really enjoyed it. The gameplay of Ghost of Tsushima is really good. The basic buttons are square to attack, triangle for heavy attack, hold L1 to block, tap L1 to parry, circle to roll or dodge sideways, R2 to use a stance charge attack. L2 is used to aim and R2 to shoot the bow. You pretty much have to counter every enemy with the most suitable stance. To elaborate, Jin is a master of 4 stance alongside others. These stance are water, moon, stone, and wind. Each stance has their own unique animations, charge attacks, and advantages. For example, the stone stance is used against sword enemies, water stance is used against enemies with shields, the wind stance is very effective against spears, and the moon is against the heavies. These stances can swap in the fly by holding R2 and pressing X, square, circle, triangle, representing each of the stance. Through the story events, as I mentioned, Jin comes to the realization that the samurai code is not enough to liberate his land, so he proceeds to learn new combat ways to assist his journey. These are archery, using 2 different bows Jin can assassinate enemies from afar. Jin also receives a blowgun that shoots poisonous darts to turn enemies against each other and slowly kills them. Furthermore, Jin is equipped with a variety of ghost weapons such as wind chime and firecrackers that are used to distract enemies as the noise makes them focus on the location that the sound is coming from. Sticky and black powder bombs are used to damage the opponents. Sticky bomb stacks on the enemies while the others explode upon impact. In addition, Jin carries kunai knives that he can throw to finish off enemies or to even stagger them. Last but not least is my personal favorite, the smoke bomb. Jin throws the bomb that creates a smoke screen, and he can proceed to assassinate whoever is within the atmosphere. There's even further abilities that are more or less interacting with the environment than in combat. As I mentioned, doing the legends unlocks special attacks such as Squeak Strike, Wind Slide, and the Flaming Blade, all unique abilities that can be triggered within a stance. Jin sounds OP, but you don't start with all of them. The more you proceed and explore, the more powerful you get overall. It's just as simple as that. For example, you only start with 1 stance, but progressively get more. Once you learn to assassinate, you'll have to enhance your assassinate skills. All this can be found with your skill board. The game music and graphics are honestly gorgeous and spectacular. Probably among the top 3 graphical games around, for me at least, alongside God of War and Final Fantasy VII Remake. The environment is something I stopped more than 60 times to just look and admire. Every time I was on a higher ground or in an area near the end of the map, simply stopping and enjoying the view was the best option for me. During storm weathers, sitting near the wild sea gave a sense of realism. Speaking about realism, the game tries to be as much realistic as possible. For example, walking through the wheat area, Jin will simply open his palm to enjoy the touch of them. The same can be done when he's riding the horse. The blood effect coming off the Mongols follow the trail of the sword, and there's many more details, from cleaning the blood of the sword to getting muddy and cleaning on the water, and many others. But the most impressive is the fact that the weather follows Jin's action. When entering a battle, the way the player chooses to fight, for example, if Jin honors his samurai way, the weather will be bright and sunny. However, if Jin sleeps and assassinates enemies, or even uses measures not appropriate to a samurai, the weather will become cloudy, rainy, or even thunderous. Last but not least is the multiplayer aspect. 4 months ago, 4 months after its release of the game, the developers gave for free a massive online DLC. The DLC has 2 game modes: story missions, where 2 players embark on a tale based on an old Japanese legend about Onis, where 2 players join forces to play through the tale. The second is similar to survival. There's 3 bases located in the map, and a group of 4 players are tasked to defend the bases from enemy waves. The players are not using Jin, but instead they are using 4 different heroes who are expertise on different styles, such as the archers, who I mostly use, supporting shamans, samurais, and assassins. These heroes are equipped with a stance that their gear is allowing them. For example, if you are equipped with a sword that has the wind and water stance, those are the only 2 you can use. This means it's a hassle to try to take heavies when you don't have a moon stance. The bases have healing locations, explosive barrels, ammo crates, and a store where heroes can buy items to use. To sum up, Ghost of Tsushima is an excellent game. I would 100% recommend it, as I believe it's one of the best PS4 titles out there. Is it worth it? Yes. It's a game that it's most likely worth experiencing. The PS5 upgrade also supports the beauty of the game, and the plot of the game is not hard to achieve. All you have to do is visit every single location in the map and some secret ones that you will most likely come across while exploring, or watch a guide online. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Check the playlist for more game reviews and tell me in the comments below if you enjoyed the game or if you're going to get it. Till then, take care and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya!